Make that big boss less special. It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
Welcome to the American Dream. My name is Buddy Washington, and I will be your guide.
The American Dream by Samurai Punk is a game that was either released at the perfect time or the worst possible time in American history.
The clients of the Winchester Car Wash are busy doing their part in the capitalist machine.
The game is a parody of American gun culture and sees you in a journey through time from a literal baby through to adulthood in a kind of bizarro version of America, where guns are used not just for hunting and killing, but also for eating and cleaning and gardening and, well, you get the idea.
Open wide for the airplane.
Yum, yum.
The game doesn't take itself too seriously, which frankly would be impossible. At one point you are literally shooting out the holes in a bagel factory. What it does do is stylish presentation and humor in a way that is subtle yet endearing. The American Dream is on rails, quite literally. The whole thing is some kind of magical mystery tour through a 50s Americana-laden life. You board the cart and get a nice little intro sequence followed by a short and funny movie. After which you are thrown into the world at large where you have to learn how to use your guns to get mom's attention, to eat with, to clean your room, and much, much more.
A diligent wife, tending to her family's needs. Take a peek inside, and you might find her preparing her husband's favorite meal.
By performing various tasks at different levels of ability, you gain money. Occasionally you'll spend the money on new guns or fancy dinners, but honestly this all seems mostly predetermined, unless like you have any kind of real say in anything. The humor even creeps into your end card after each segment. When you get a new gun, it's a nice change of pace. However, some handle better than others, and in some instances can make things infuriating. For example, you get a scoped rifle fairly early on in the game and have to shoot targets on the rooftop. Now, I'm no expert marksman, but I'm no slouch either. It took me a massive amount of time to take down the targets even when I could see I was square on with the scope. Previous to this point, I had been very impressed with how the sights were handled. You actually have to close an eye and line them up correctly to get a good shot off. The scoped rifle left a bitter taste in my mouth though. This may be incidental or due to camera placement, but something about it felt off. Luckily, this was mostly a one-off and all the other guns felt pretty good to handle. Even the massive euphemism that is the shotgun.
Candles? Don't you dare light those.
It's worth pointing out I had to record gameplay twice for this title. The first time I had subtitles turned on. For some reason, the default for subtitles is to have them at the top portion of the screen, which covers a lot of the action. This became glaringly obvious on the Dad Plays Catch level. Dad jokes were covering up Dad and the whole thing got a little too frustrating. You do have the option to switch these to a lower portion in the settings. They can still get a little messy though, with the on-screen characters and your narrator, a Labrador by the name of Buddy, talking at the same time. Eventually, I just switched them off and had a much easier time of things. What this game does extraordinarily well is set a scene. Each area is lovingly crafted and well thought out, even though at its core the American Dream is a kind of a collection of mini-games mixed with a little bit of job simulator. They really nailed the aesthetic and humor though. The engagement dinner sticks out in my mind as one of the funnier and more relaxed moments.
The truffle is infused with the Calabrian demon chilies, wrenched from the ninth circle of hell itself. Their capsaicinoid concentration is so heavily charged that they actually melted the skull with skin, consuming them can cause bleeding gums, hallucinations, eternal third-degree burns, and profuse rectal hemorrhaging.
Now we got ourselves a game. You and me.
Despite a few bugs and oddities here and there, ultimately the American Dream is a well put together title. Nothing incredible, but definitely not Bush League. Replay value is decent, and there are some hidden stars located in each area for an extra little side quest whilst you play through. The $20 price tag seems about right for the amount of content within. If it seems too steep to you, maybe consider waiting for a sale. Don't ignore this title though. It's definitely earned its place as a mid-tier PSVR title with buckets of humor and style, even if ultimately it doesn't push for much more than that. Thanks for watching.
Baby, a smack on the fanny. A new American has been born. What could she grow up to be? An Olympic shooter? A raider of tombs? A masterful chief? A bounty hunter? A gear of war? A bold space marine? A soldier that answers the call of duty in modern warfare? Anything is possible.
Ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level.